hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to you guys with another recap of Deja Vu. I believe it's episode like 5 or something like that, 4 or 5, something around that place. So before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? So y'all, this episode, the girls are fighting, the boys were fighting, and the teen girls were fighting. Everybody was fighting, okay? So it starts off with Abby. She's still complaining about getting her butt beat. She's like, why you guys mean? Like, she beat my butt so bad. I still have a knot on my head. And it's just like, why? I'm so drama free. I'm like, at this point, Abby, like, you got your ass beat. Like, just nobody cares anymore. I swear to you. So we see the girls talking about how, and don't get me wrong, I didn't agree with it. Y'all saw my other recaps. I don't agree with what Lauren did, because Lauren, like, she just, I don't know why she did that, just to prove that she's like tough or whatever. So we see the girl talking about how Grucci might feel uncomfortable and blah, 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 blah. And Kenzie says she never pushes up on anyone or any nigga. You a liar, Kenzie, because you've been all over Gucci, either playfully or seriously, it doesn't matter. You've been all over that dude. Same as Sydney too, but more you than Sydney in my opinion, because Sydney we haven't really seen a lot since like the first couple of episodes, but Kenzie, you've been on that boy body. So like, stop the cap, Sydney. Even now you be posting little clips and memes and stuff, making it seem as if you threw your Big Debbie cakes at him, and then, you know, he had a little taste of them cakes. So let's start the count now, okay? Let's start the count now. So then we see Lauren talking to Sydney about the moolah scene. So if you guys don't know, there was a show called Hot Boys Atlanta. Hot Boys Atlanta, okay? You have to say it with the emphasis or else the show didn't exist. Hot Boys Atlanta. And there was a scene where Moolah, they were playing basketball or something, and some girl popped up on Moolah and acted as if that was his, like, I guess that was supposed to be his girlfriend. And that was her. Lauren was the girlfriend. I talked about this a little bit before, but if you guys don't know, I'm explaining to you guys now, okay? So she was saying how that scene was like totally fake. She was friends with Moolah, and Moolah asked her to do it, and then he'll pay her. Turns out he didn't give some of those coins at the time, and that it was all fake. And she said the reason why he did it is because he wanted to appear straight, which I'm like, that makes me feel a little more suspect, Moolah. Like, Jesus Lord, like, the cases just ain't helping, and the math ain't math. And the deja vu ain't deja vu. Oh, that made him look so bad. I said, oh my God. And then she was just like, I got kids. Like, at the end of the day, you've been around my kids. I feel so duped. I feel so manipulated. Like, you didn't run me my money when I needed it. Like, you should have paid me for my services or what I did for you. Blah, 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 blah. So basically, she just wants her coins. She just wants her moins. Okay? That's all. She just wants her money. And she feels like she got played by Moolah. And this isn't the first person. I have a subscriber, you guys. He's an entertainer. And he told me Mr. Moolah kind of dipped him. And I'm going to talk about this in the town hall also, a little bit more in depth. Mr. Moolah kind of dipped him with some money. So stay tuned for the town hall. I'll talk about that. And then Abby, you guys, is talking about her body and everything because she's getting her hair done. A couple of other girls are getting their hair done. And then Abby's just like, oh, like, you got a BBL? Oh my God, you did it? Girl, you're blessed. I wish I had a body like that. I got fat everywhere. I even got fat on my chin. Oh my God. And I'm just like, Abby is like one of the most insecure girls they just put on the show. Like, to me, she's perfect cast. You wanna know why? She's a mess. She finds herself in trouble easily. She's funny low key because she's such a ditz when she speaks. And like, she's just a mess. So like, whoever casted her and thought of calling her is like genius, because she's the comedic relief we needed. You would think it'd be Sydney, but it is a little bit of Sydney, but it's a lot of Abby. Okay, so Sydney saying that she even talked to Moolah. Moolah reached out to her, and I said, for what? Let me find out. Moolah wanted some of those some star cakes. Okay, he wanted to make you his star fish. But no, it was for an interview. Because like they cut it off, but then they went back to the scene. It was for an interview. He reached out to interview. He wanted to interview her and stuff like that. And we find that out. And then we also, some of the girls were talking about how young somebody in the house was. I forgot who they said was, but they said somebody in the house was like 22. I'm like, damn, the rest of y'all must be old. Because I'm like, I'm not too far from that age. Like, you guys are old and stuff. Like, Jesus. And then next thing you know, we see the cast. And also, when they did Abby's hair, I wanted to shout out Kenzie. She knows how to do some hair. Because she even did Naja's hair for the, we got that, she got that, that is the baddest. I want to see bad. Like, you feel me? Like, we saw Abby get her hair slayed and great. I said, come on, Kenzie, you might be annoying every once in a while, but you know how to do some hair. You need to open up a salon ASAP, because you did Naja's hair, which looked amazing, and you did Abby's hair. Abby looked like a whole different bra. I said, wow, good job, Kenzie. For real. Listen, I'm gonna give people their props when it's needed. That's the one thing about me. Like, I may not like you, but I'm gonna give you your props, because I'm like, you feel me? Like, I want somebody to do the same for me. So then we see the cast making tacos. Sydney thought Ish was sweet, so she over here talking with a plate in her hand. Kenzie said, "What?" and tried to get at her. Here's my whole thing between Kenzie and Sydney. I really feel like Kenzie is a little bit jealous of Sydney and how big of a name she is, and how probably far along she is in her journey. That's just my opinion. That's just what I see from it. In her transitioning journey. Like, that's what I see from it. Like, I see Kenzie just being a little jealous of her, and I think Sydney's just an Ish started, and it's just sometimes she'll start with the wrong people, because Kenzie's not the one you want to start with. She will really hit you. So it's like, you should have really kept poking with like a Lauren or something like that. Somebody that may not have hit you back. You know what I'm saying? But like, Kenzie, that wasn't very smart of her. Okay, so she tries to get at her. Mind you, Sydney's petrified of Kenzie. She keeps running around like a mouse. She's running around like a mouse because she's scared, girl. She doesn't want that queen's pressure. Okay, she didn't want Kenzie's pressure because she running around. Y'all know Sydney can't really fight, so she had to do the best that she can by running around, y'all. So then, mind you, security's having a hard time with this because Kenzie's very fast. Kenzie has the quickness of Usain Bolt, and Sydney has the slowness of a turtle. So it's like, it's a lot to keep up with. Diamond's outside telling Kenzie to chill. She's like, you need to chill out. Like, for the first 2 days or whatever, I know I was acting up, but like, you've been on this for like 3 days. And Kenzie's like, no, you can't be doing that because you was acting up for the first 2 days, so you wasted a lot of time. What you talking about? Like, which I was like, yeah, Kenzie, you have a good point. Because Diamond, for the first 2 days, you were acting up, acting crazy. So Kenzie has a really, really great point when it comes to that. Okay, so the group gathers, you guys. They all gather, and they start doing a scavenger hunt. They all start doing like a scavenger hunt and stuff like that, and they start playing like this game. And apparently, Abby won a prize in the game, saying that she could bring her friend over. I don't know if we're gonna see that on the next episode, but she could invite a friend over to the house. So they all go to the studio on some Blue Girls type ish. Y'all know, if y'all watch Blue Girls Club, y'all know when they all go every season to record a track with Blue, and they be like thinking they real rap stars and stuff like that when they really don't. So not gonna lie, Kenzie did the best. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give y'all props on this. She did really good on her rap. Like, she did really, really good on her rap. Even Prince was feeling it. So everybody played like their verses and stuff like that, and then they go to the bowling alley. So we see Diamond and Lauren kissing, and I'm like, do you guys really want to do that after Gucci has stuck his pilly whacker? I don't know where, how, when. Like, I don't know about it. Like, anybody. So Abby is drunk and exposes Judy. She exposes Judy for messing around with Gucci. She was like, wait, I don't want Gucci, but the other day I saw you on Gucci's lap and you were riding him. Yeah, you were. And I'm like, this is why we need Abby. So the whole time, Diamond's screaming and yelling at Gucci, and Judy's doing all this hooping and hollering. Her and Gucci have been messing around secretly on the low, which I wouldn't doubt it. I just hope they all use protection and everything like that. Like, That's all. So like I wouldn't doubt that he's doing that because y'all see how Gucci move. He's very thirsty. Like he'll let anybody just touch up on him and just see all his goodies and everything like that. So they're all drunk outside, and Diamond's trying. And Abby's trying to stop Diamond from arguing with Gucci and everything. She's like, no, stop. So Lauren's just like, if you're not gonna fight her, then just stop. If you're not gonna fight her, just stop. Lauren stays on Abby's butt. That's one thing about it. If Abby mess up, you gonna best believe Lauren gonna be there to really like check her and to really catch her. Okay. So Sydney is doing what Sydney does best, which is the most, because they're all standing outside. She's like yelling. She's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. She's all yelling stuff. She's like, you mother, what you talking about? You nigga. Like they start yelling. I'm talking about like going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth, right? Sydney. So Diamond's just like, that's why we didn't even want to invite you to the bowling alley. You know, all those people in Miami is probably like, where the heck all these tourists came from and what are they doing in our city? Because this is not making no sense. So they all end up getting into the car and stuff like that. And my job, I'm telling y'all, Abby is drunk tea boots. So she's like, I want to throw up. I want to throw up. So she's even in a corner, so she's like, I really want to throw up. Ah! And I'm like, bro. She ends up throwing up on Judy, which Judy gets so mad. You see the throw up on her knee. I couldn't even sit there with throw up smell. Like, I would have regurgitated. Like, that's very nasty. So she ends up throwing up on her. And then we see Cologne just keeps picking with Diamond on her teeth. She's just like, you let him know your teeth. That's why your teeth is gray. That's why your teeth is gray. And then Diamond's just like, my teeth cost like $15,000. Have you ever touched $50,000, though? Yeah, $15,000, though. And I'm just like, okay, girl. Gotcha. Like, we get it. You got money. One thing, Diamond, you really do got money, though. Like, I ain't gonna shade on that. The girl got the bread. Because I heard of her before this show. I'll say that. A lot of these people I wouldn't know had it not been for these networks and stuff. Besides Sydney Starr, because everybody knows Sydney Starr. But like I heard of Diamond before. Like I'll say that. So Cologne keeps picking at her. At first it's friendly, but then it starts seeming like she's trying to like roast her a little bit low key. Cologne seems like she's trying to like roast Diamond. So they get into the house and Diamond and Cologne just start throwing things at each other, like soap, alcohol, water, everything like that. It was like a slip and slide Nickelodeon slime fest in the house. So they just start throwing stuff. They start slipping and falling. I'm like, hopefully now that's TV made them sign an ironclad contract that said if y'all bust y'all butt, break a bone, you feel me? Split a bone, none of that y'all is gonna be liable for it, because baby, it's just not making any sense. Okay, so next thing you know, they get to the house. They start throwing the alcohol and all that stuff. And then we see Cologne outside talking ish. So talking ish or whatever about Diamond and stuff like that. And then Gucci ends up getting like involved because Cologne and Diamond start like going at it playfully, but then it starts to get serious because Gucci starts to trying to like interfere. And that's what Cologne sort of like trying to hit Gucci. So they end up starting to fight. When I tell you Gucci beat up Cologne so bad, Cologne turned into perfume, like I told y'all in the previous recap. She turned into perfume. It's no longer Cologne, it's perfume. So we're going to refer to Cologne as perfume. So what's tea perfume? So perfume, you guys, Gucci was a boop, 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 boop. Like, and you know what was good? Gucci's very good at the bobbing weave because he makes sure the bob even on the floor. So that way perfume wouldn't get, some hits in. And y'all know Perfume was talking all her ish when she went outside. She was just like, he didn't even hit me though. He ain't hit me though. Best believe though, I'm gonna kill that nigga. I'm gonna get that nigga. That's why you gay. I rode you like a B word. I rode you like a B word. And I'm like, okay, now you throwing it in his face because he comfortable with you guys that he is gay or whatever. But then when y'all was all cool, it wasn't like that. That's the problem. I'm telling y'all, some of these shows make us look real bad because one, it makes us look thirsty and crazy, and two, stuff like that. Because let's say if he was disrespectful to y'all and didn't really want to talk to y'all, didn't want to be around y'all, then y'all would be saying he homophobic and then he on the low. But then he comfortable with y'all and y'all doing the most and y'all all up on him, and then y'all still gonna say he on the low. So it's kind of like the nigga can't win. But I still do think that he did trade. Like, that's just the facts. Okay? Can't really change that. But I believe that. For sure. I believe it. Like, I'm sorry, I do. Gucci, I'm telling y'all, Gucci probably did, he lied. I feel like the first couple episodes he lied, saying he never did not win no T girls or anything like that. I don't believe that. Like, I feel like he'd be the type to do that. Like, and then let me stop. Okay, so I feel as if Cologne was to blame for that, because Cologne, at first they were playing around, but Cologne was taking it too serious. Like, Perfume needed to calm down and take a spritz and sit down. Like, you could tell Diamond was just playing around. That's why Diamond was trying to diffuse the situation so much, to be like, hey, calm down, hey, relax. And he kept, and Cologne kept making the situation even, oh, thank God. I just got a good text message. Yeah, you feel me? Make it even worse. So it's like, it's your fault. I don't care what anybody says. It was Cologne's fault, because Cologne took it too serious. Okay? So then, after that happens, we see Abby go up to Judy and apologize for vomiting on her. She's like, I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do that to you. I love you. I do. So Judy's just like, no, you vomited on me. You're nasty. Get on your feet and on your knees and apologize. Let me tell you something. That's one thing I'll never do for nobody. I'm never going to get on my knees for nobody. For what? For who? Like, oh my God. Got on her knees. And she did it. And because she was like, get on your knees and kiss my feet. And then she was like, I love you. Lauren comes out of nowhere. She's like, get up. Why are you getting on your knees? You're a dumb, silly girl. And I'm like, that's one time I agree with Lauren. Because I'm like, thank you, Lauren. Because you should never get on your knees for nobody. That's so demeaning, humiliating, disgusting. Just, ugh. Like, why would you do that, Abby? And think that's okay? Like, really? Really? Oh, praise you. I couldn't do that. So then we see Sydney come back in the house, and Sydney got a whole nother energy. You feel me? Sydney had a whole nother energy with this, because she had her assistant, the one with the big lips, with the droopy lip squad. So he was trying to fight. He was trying to get at Kenzie. So Kenzie, took correction, in the words of New York, because Kenzie wasn't as, rah-rah as she usually was. So y'all know Sydney was feeling herself. Sydney's like, you scared now. What's up? And I'm like, you wouldn't be there. You wouldn't have that energy had Rashana been there. So like, relax, Sid. Just saying it. Like, for real. So then the episode kind of ends off there, okay? So this episode was really good. Like I said, this series, to me, a lot of people like it, but some people be like, oh, what's the point of this show? If Real World could do, and all them white people could get drunk and do all that, why can't we do it too? You get what I'm saying? That's my whole thing with the show. That's why I like it. It's not just all based around fighting. It's like a party house. That's what I see the show being like. So that's why I like it. All right, entertainers, let me know what y'all think about this episode. Who y'all think was wrong, Gucci or Cologne, aka Perfume? Okay, leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.